Peugeot 208 is intended to be a fun and glamorous option in the already crowded Super Mini class, but the key for it to be a big success would be for it to do that without sacrificing space, comfort and affordability. The way the 208 drives is quite crucial, because whilst a Super Mini obviously doesn't need to be thrilling, there are cars in the class that prove it can be really fun without sacrificing the comfort. Unfortunately, the 208 doesn't really quite manage that balance. The handling's a bit hit and miss, turns into corners great, there's loads of grip, but there's also a bit too much body lean, and that makes it feel less confidence-inspiring and stable than some of the other Super Minis. And whilst the steering's brilliant for around town, being quite light and quick, it does feel much too twitchy and nervous at higher speeds. Refinement's pretty good in the 208, there's not much wind noise, and engine noise is also well suppressed if you go for one of the petrols, such as the turbocharged one that we're testing here. If running costs are a priority, then inevitably the diesel will be best because it has really outstanding economy and it's also a smooth engine and it's nice to use. However, if you do actually want to get anywhere very quickly, then you will have to go for one of the bigger engines because the base cars in the 208 range are pretty gutless actually. The sense of quality in the 208 is actually one of the real highlights. Everything from the sort of detailing on the steering wheel to the really sort of cool, crisp, clear looking dials to the big colour touchscreen that buyers are sure to love even though it's a little bit fiddly. What is a huge problem is the fact that the steering wheel, in any comfortable driving position, conceals a lot of the information on the dials. I'm a very average 5'7" and I have to have the steering wheel right down low by my knees and the seat up, which is quite uncomfortable. And that's the only position I can sit in to be able to see all the dials. It's bad enough that a lot of buyers will be put off by it. On a more positive note, there is loads of headroom, good forward visibility, and it's a light and airy place to be. There's a good amount of room at the back of the 208. You can certainly get two average-sized adults in here comfortably, even for long journeys. 6-footers could be a bit squished for headroom and also a little bit tight for legroom if there's a taller driver in front. The boot's pretty good as well, actually. It's a practical size and shape, low load height. The only problem is that base cars don't get the 60/40 split rear bench that we have in this car. The 208 is a cute Super Mini with a classy feeling if flawed interior, and it does have really competitive purchase and running costs. But ultimately, it does fall way short of the no compromise cars on offer elsewhere in the class. For more information, go to whatcar.com and search for Peugeot 208.